So it is our last week on this particular personal narrative. You have already done your draft copy, so you should go and get your copybook with your draft copy in it. We will be doing the final part of the personal narrative writing, which is editing. Editing is when we make our story look better by fixing all of our mistakes in our draft. We do this so the reader, me, can read and understand your story. There are 3 things that we check when we edit our story. This is what we need to check when we edit our story. Number 1, spelling. Number 2, punctuation. And number 3, capitalization. When we edit our spelling, we check the spelling of the words we used. We also check if we stretched out all of our sounds. First, my sweet mum came to my room to talk to me. Let's check our spelling. Do you see any words that are spelt incorrectly? That's right, me. So read your story carefully and fix words that are not spelt correctly. When we edit our punctuation, remember these are symbols that go at the end of sentences, like full stops, question marks, or exclamation marks. We also check that we have punctuation marks in the right places. Here is a sentence from my story. Then we got in the car to drive to the store. I couldn't wait. Let's check our punctuation. Do you see where there may be a punctuation mark that's not in the correct place or where one is missing? The full stop was in the wrong place there. The full stop was missing here. So read your story carefully. Make sure that you use the correct punctuation marks and that they are in the correct places. 3. When we edit our capitalization, check that the first word in every sentence is in capital letters. Check that if you use the word I, that it is a capital letter. If you use names of people and places, that those too should be capital letters. Here is a sentence from my story. When we got to the store, I looked at all of the dogs. They were all so cute. What's missing? Let's check our capitalization. Do you see the place where I made a mistake or where I did not use a capital letter? That's right, that should be a capital I. And that should be a capital T for they. So read your story carefully. Make sure that you use capital letters in the correct places and for the correct words. So the activity for this week is editing. Start editing your draft. Use my example from this lesson as a guide. 2. I have posted a checklist on the class story that you can use to help you edit your draft. 3. Now you can rewrite your story neatly. Start with writing the name title of your story. Then write your introduction and continue writing your story, now that you have made sure that there are no mistakes. Next, you can draw pictures about your story. You have until Thursday to submit this task.